them with the update. I been getting to it when I'm up late. Hit it when you at the front gate. They act like that, no. Hold up. Guess I gotta hit them with the update. Really. They act like that, no. Guess I gotta hit them with the update. I been getting to it when I'm up late. Hit it when you at the front gate. They act like that, no. Hold up. Guess I gotta hit them with the update. Really with it, I ain't got a pump fake. Killer flow and hit them with the one take. Act like that, no. Guess I gotta hit them with the update. I been getting to it when I'm up late. Yes, sir. Hit it when you at the front gate. Act like that, no. Guess I gotta hit them with the update. Really with it, I ain't got a pump fake. Killer flow and hit them with the one take.
What's up, everybody? It's shameless plug time. So thanks for checking out the podcast, Going Full Nerd. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe everywhere possible. So look for Going Full Nerd on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, goingfullnerd.com, and my Twitter handle, ONYXXX1969. You can also listen to the audio version on its home, Anchor.fm. But also on Pandora, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or wherever you consume your podcast listening pleasure. Hey guys, let's get on with the show. You gotta act like they don't know. What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Onyx here, Going Full Nerd. Yo, it is Sunday after a long holiday weekend. Ain't that great? Ain't that wonderful? Ain't that something? You know, it is what it is. So let's go ahead and kill the funky intro. Oh, man. It's one of those days. It's one of those weeks. It's one of those years. And that's the part that I try to figure out. Because what is it? It's holiday time. Yes, it is holiday time. It is holiday time. And people consider this the most wonderful time of the year. They swear, this is supposed to be a time of joyous occasions. This is supposed to be a time of, where people, hey, are you doing good? I'm doing good. Are you doing good? I'm doing good. You doing good? We're supposed to be caring. And Thanksgiving kicks it off. Thanksgiving, a day where we should be thankful for everything. So, as I crack open an adult beverage, okay, please don't try this at home. And if you do try it at home, don't go nowhere. Put that out today, because, get a little Coca-Cola to mix in. Here's my problem. I got an issue with this time of year because I go into it with the full intention on being the nicest person I can be. Being a great individual. But by the time I get just past Thanksgiving, and really not just past Thanksgiving, I'm talking about soon as I get like the week prior to Thanksgiving, going to the grocery stores, getting stuff, I turn into Victor Von Doom. That's how I feel. I want to be an evil despot because people act the way they do. People act a dang fool. Let me say it one more time. People begin to act a fool. I thought that growing up, we had to be good all year round because Santa Claus wasn't going to come at the end of the year. But, you kick it in hard starting around Thanksgiving. It'd be yes, sir, no, ma'am, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, no, sir. You get all of that. Oh, you go first. Not now. Not in the 21st century. I'm going to tell you where my fed upness started. And I have to go this. I know it's one of those things where I am, what's the best way to say it? I always say, if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. I also tell you to send it to me. So nobody sent this to me, but I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to be that one. And I'm going to go ahead and do it like this. So started off about a week before Thanksgiving, going out, grocery stores. Grocery stores become just a little bit more antsy because people are trying to get that turkey. People trying to get them sweet potatoes. People trying to get them collard greens. People trying to get all that stuff for Thanksgiving. And when they get to the parking lot, they lose their mind. I almost got hit by a car like 4 or 5 times week prior to Thanksgiving. A couple of days prior to Thanksgiving. Literally pushing my cart. You see me pushing the cart. When you're backing out of a space, when you're coming out of a parking space, you're supposed to what? Look over your shoulder, look around you, look over your shoulder again, and slowly back up. Because, people are pushing their carts to the car. They're watching, and I'm watching, I'm paying attention. And I'm looking at this car, and I'm pretty sure this person saw me. My cart, this is the back of the car. This right here is the back of the car. This is my cart. My cart is right in back of your car. I'm in view of your rear view mirror. Beep. And I'm like, excuse me. Hello. They looking at a phone while backing up. Now, I'm going to tell you what stopped me from going into full crazy military vet mode. I'm going to tell you what stopped me from doing that. The person was backing out of a handicapped spot. I said, obviously, this person must have a disability, so I didn't have to go full Dr. Doom mode. So I said, I gave him a pass. But mentally, I played it out in my head. I was going to take my cart, just ram it into the car, snatch him out the car. It was one of them moments like in a comedy sitcom where you imagine everything, but then you get back to reality and you kind of get that look like, really, dude? Really? And here goes the funny part. Nobody else was like, hey, stop it. No. People all in the parking lot, in the aisles, and they were watching, they were waiting for something to pop off. Dude, Santa Claus is coming to town soon. It's supposed to be a thankful time of the year. But people are watching, waiting for the hostility. Yes, just like my man said, waiting for the hostility. But that's pre-Thanksgiving. You get to Thanksgiving, I am going to sit here and I'm going to say I'm very impressed with a lot of stores that they stay closed during Thanksgiving. I don't think that was more so an idea for them to say, oh, we're going to promote family and things like that. I think because they know inflation, interest rates, people are broke, money's not coming in like it used to for a lot of people. And I think, this is my theory, that they just stayed closed because they realized people didn't have money. So Thanksgiving, stayed at home, wife, the grandkids, they drive you crazy. They get you crazy. The grandkids, pushing buttons. Pushing buttons. But we make it through Thanksgiving. Beautiful Thanksgiving. Great dinner. Relax. Now, let's get to Black Friday. You figure, as y'all can see, I'm geared up. I'm not gonna pull all the cameras out. I'm not going to pull all the cameras out, but I got the big screen, got the camera zoomed in, the computer's looking good, the mic that want to work when it want to work. I got all stuff. I said to myself, you know what? Yeah, we got to watch the Jets lose again. Giants won today, which was great. But we went and, we were able, I was like, okay, I'm going to get online for Black Friday and see what I can get. But first, me and the wife, we decided we're going to go out for a second. We're going to go see how it is. And I'm going to say, though my anxiety was up in the air because I'm not real big around crowds. I'm not big around crowds. Not like when I was younger. Not like where I used to be. I used to hop on a crowded subway, go into Manhattan, do my thing, come back. Right now, I'm really, as I got older, I'm not big on big crowds anymore. But that's okay. And and I understand and know it's not just big crowds. It's big crowds, big rude crowds. Because I've been in crowds that didn't set off my anxiety. But this Black Friday, it did. It did. I was like, you know what? I got to get away from these people. So the wife got me out of there, went in the mall. We didn't find anything we wanted because just like I learned online and I observed it for myself, Black Friday, how many TVs do we really need? How many things do we really need that they put on sale for Black Friday? Now, I'm going to do sale in a quote because the same prices I saw long before Black Friday were the same prices on Black Friday. And it wasn't no deals. It wasn't no real deals. I looked online. I was like, you know what? Hey, let me go ahead. Boom, boom, boom. Let me look online. Bang, bam, bam. And see what we can buy. I went online. There was absolutely nothing worth claiming to say, I got a great Black Friday deal. Why? Because the prices barely covered tax and shipping on what they discounted, if they discounted. And the items that they were discounting were items that I know for a fact you would have to replace if they were jacked up. How do I know? Because I used to work retail part-time. I know about this. Yeah, I could get the XYZ Core tablet, but the XYZ Core tablet is going to break after about 15, 16 hours of use. And oh, by the way, they don't repair those things. You got to buy a new one. You got to buy a new one. So Black Friday, being a scam, it had to be one of the worst things ever. But so now Black Friday's over. Thanksgiving's over. Full steam ahead into Christmas. Oh, man, we should be the most beautiful time of the year. I say it one more time. We go into the most beautiful time of the year. And with a rant, like what I got, with this rant, what I am going to go ahead and throw out there, what I am going to say, all right, what I will say, what I will do is say this. People, let's get a little more caring in our hearts. Let's get a little more respectful of others. Let's go ahead and try to think of others instead of thinking of ourselves. Now, the reason why I'm going into this is because, number one, we got Cyber Monday. Well, we know if Black Friday sales weren't good, Cyber Monday going to be crap. So go to work. Don't clog up the computer systems at your jobs. Go ahead, just go to work, do your work, because you ain't finding nothing that's going to be worth a darn on Cyber Monday. That's a big enough deal. I mean, you may find one or two things, but you ain't going to find any big things. I just throw it out there. But what I will say, what I will move forward with is this. Tuesday, Giving Tuesday. That's usually a good charity day, things like that. And as you notice, I still have in front of me Playing Games to Heal Kids for 2023. You got until December 31st to go ahead and make a donation. That will count for this tax year. That will count for this fundraising year. And I'm going to be honest with you. Giving Tuesday is the day to do it. I may come on stream. I don't know if I will. I mean, it's just one of those things where if we start to think about others, I don't, call me the Grinch. I'm not big on buying a bunch of presents. Yeah, I get the grandkids stuff. I am the type of person, you want to give me something, give me big things. Pay a bill. Give me some groceries. That's the way I think about it. Do something that's going to have an effect on someone. Do something that's going to be a profound effect on someone. I've spent so many Christmases overseas with people that couldn't be home with their family. I've spent Christmases alone before I got married. I've spent Christmases in mourning. I've spent Christmases that were real joyous. It's all going to be different. And all of those different things that I feel that molded me, people are going through those things right now. And if we try to do as a collective, as people, get some understanding, maybe the world will be just a little bit better place. I know we all want to get nice things. I want nice things too. I like getting my gadgets and toys and sharing them with the world with you guys and stuff like that. But every time I get to this part of the year, I have to kind of reflect, and I also have to kind of think about it. And I try to tell people it's not about the material. It's about the thought behind what you do. Sometimes the greatest gift can be a caring ear. Sometimes the greatest gift can be just letting someone know you care. I'm not trying to bring my stream mood down, and I'm not trying to raise it completely up like woo woo, but I always like to at least one time throw in a rant like this, especially on what I call a slow entertainment day. I mean, I haven't watched anything new. I haven't gone through any of that stuff. I refuse to watch the new Hunger Games. Something about sequels, I just can't do. But what I am going to go ahead and say, remember the reason for the season, folks. Whatever reason you choose for it to be, whether it's a religious or whether it is one to just show you care about family, friends, and those around you, I just want to say I appreciate each and every one of you. My man Ed, Fully Geeking Out, I appreciate you in here in the chat. Appreciate everybody who pops in. If you're watching this video after we're all done, I appreciate you for taking the time to watch. I also appreciate those who took the time to donate. Children's Hospital, man, it's for the kids. We still got a little while to reach our goal. Hopefully we can get to that goal. It is what it is. Oh, man. But what I can say, actor strike over, writer strike over. I'm ready to get going. I'm ready to start seeing some more movies. I'm ready for stuff to start dropping. I'll be honest with you. I pulled up Apple TV, Monarch. Very intriguing so far. Haven't really finished watching the first episode, but I'm digging it. Godzilla show combination connected to all the King Kong versus Godzilla, Skull Islands. I'm digging it. Seems very well written, very well acted. I'm going to finish going through that. But I need the big screen to really come back in full force because if you notice, it's been kind of suspect, man. It's been kind of suspect. And yes, just like you said, I'm waiting on Rebel Moon. I'm debating if I should watch Rebel Moon in the theater. I may watch Rebel Moon on Netflix first, and then if it intrigues me enough, go back and see it on a bigger screen just to get the full effect. Like, Rebel Moon, the rumors were that this was originally supposed to be a Star Wars story, but, they was like, nah, Disney and Zack Snyder didn't work out to, do the Star Wars thing. I care less as long as it's good. I personally can't wait for Rebel Moon. I can't wait for Dune. Those two, I can't wait to see. I hope they both, kick behind and people enjoy, and I enjoy these movies. So we're keeping our fingers crossed with that. I've been watching a lot of Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty's like, I'm trying to figure out what they're going to do with that one now. I mean, that went left wild for me. But we got to find something cool to watch. Got to find something new. So what I am going to implore everybody for this time, I'm going to go online this week, hopefully put a poll up. It's been one of my things. I'm reset. I'm kind of energized. Hopefully I get the time to type it up like I should be doing. But what I'm going to go ahead and say is we're going to put a poll, or at least ask the question, what is your most looking, not what is your most, but what show, series, or movie are you looking for the most in the upcoming year, 2024? I know there'll be a lot of Deadpool 3s, there'll be a lot of Marvel stuff, a lot of Warner Brothers stuff, I mean, Aquaman's getting ready to come out in the next couple of weeks. I can't wait to see that. Woohoo. Jason Momoa. Ooh. But can't wait. Want to hear what everybody feels is the most wanted show. This may be about 3 or 4 different polls I put. I might break it down. TV, movie, miniseries, streaming. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys go because we're on the tail end of a long holiday weekend. This was like, I had Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I had Thursday. I had 4.5 days off, man. I don't know how to act. I gotta go shave. I gotta get ready for the corporate world in the morning. But as always, thank you for showing up. Thank you for listening to my rant and putting up with the fact that I'm not reviewing nothing this week. But let's get back. Let's talk again, and we'll figure out what we're going to do next week. I got to start talking about comic books, man. I've been reading more comic books again than everything else. But as always, give a call. I'm going to go ahead and say it. What we got, boom, the phone number, boom, 202-643-4208. Go ahead, leave the message. Be heard. Eventually, I'll get to a point where people can be seen. This is the number, 202-643-4208. As you can see, the donations, bam. You see where we're at? You see what we got? We need to reach the 1,000. Can we reach the 1,000? We're only at 685, and we've been sitting at 685. Maybe I need to do one more gaming stream of me gaming badly. Maybe that needs to happen. But we don't know. It is what it is. We'll get to it. But anyway, stay safe. And always, if you can't say something nice, don't say it at all. Send it to me. I'll say it for you as I hit the funky outro music. And have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy the work week, folks. Bang, I'm still here. And with me still being here, remember, if this is a replay of the video, just like like Tuesday, they let me finally win this thing in codes and all that good stuff. You'll see a subscribe button right above me. If you're watching this live, there's a little YouTube one, which is kind of like in the little corner over here. I really don't know how that goes all the time, but that's okay. Click those, subscribe to the channel, be a member. Membership has donations. Basically, the membership I donated to Children's Hospital. I don't keep it for myself. It is what it is. And if you see some videos over here, those are some of my videos that you may or may not like. It is what it is. It is what it is. But that's only on the replay. If you're watching this live, you don't see none of this. You just see me doing my thing. It is what it is. But cheers and have a great evening.
I've been getting to it when I'm up late. Hit it when you went the front gate. They act like that, no. Guess I gotta hit 'em with the update. Really with it, I ain't got a pump fake. Killer flow and hit 'em with the one take. Act like that, no. Guess I gotta hit 'em with the update. I've been getting to it when I'm up late. Hit it when you went the front gate. Act like that, no. Guess I gotta hit 'em with the update. Really with it, I ain't got a pump fake. Killer flow and hit 'em with the one take. Please tell me what's to these lanes, they must be